Johnny is the first freshman to win this award. Let's not talk about dreams when you're a little kid thinking about this trophy. Let's talk reality. When did you first think, I got a realistic chance maybe to win this thing?
Well, after the Alabama game, it got talked about a lot, and then you see it thrown around on SportsCenter, and that's kind of when I clicked it off and turned it down and kind of made sure that my focus is still on this team. Let's worry about the team. Let's worry about the rest of the season. That was definitely the first time I heard it thrown out there.
People have said, though, although they're shocked at the things you do in the field, that you might be the least surprised guy. Confidence has never been in short supply for you. You really did think that I'm going to go to A&M, I'm going to win this thing at some point, if not this year.
I mean, definitely. Is going to college, and I strive to be the best football player that I can be. I want to be the best football player that's ever played. And for me to go to A&M going into that, I definitely held myself to high expectations. And in the spring, when I didn't feel like I played up to where I wanted, I felt like I needed help, and I sought the help to get the confidence back that I needed, and it's felt so great.
A hard work over the summer. This guy was projected to be the second teamer coming into the season, ends leaving with this thing. If people have said a freshman can't win it, a lot of people said A&M can't win 10 games in the first year in the conference. What do you say when you hear can't?
A lot of people tell you can't do things. A lot of people said a 6-foot guy couldn't do anything in college. If you look at Doug Flutie, people said he couldn't be successful because of his size. And when people say you do that, it only pushes you, it only motivates you to elevate your game and play better. I mean, I heard a lot of, well, you can't play here, you can't play there. And when I did get my opportunity, I made the most of it.
This sport's hard work, but you seem to play with as much abandon, as much fun as anybody out there. What makes playing this tough game so much fun for you?
It's such a blessing to be out on the field and get a chance to play. It's a game, and that's what people kind of overlook sometimes. They take it so serious when it is a serious deal, but there's a moment where you got to sit back and say, this is fun. I got a college scholarship to come here and play. I'm a student. I get to play a game that I've grown up and love more than anything. And you sit back and it's a game and it's fun, and you got to play it with a lot of passion, a lot of heart.
You handled your speech about as well as you handled your freshman season. There seems to be nothing you don't think you can do at any age. I mean, what can't you do? What do you need to work on a lot to get better at?
I still need to work on a lot of things football-wise. I need to get a lot better as a passer, as an all-around player. I'll go back in the spring and really go back and hit the weights hard and hit film harder than I ever have before in my life. Go back and work with Coach Whitfield and hopefully some other guys from around the country and really get to pick their brain a little bit. And the more knowledge I can get, the more that I can try and perfect the offense and learn more and be a team leader. That's where I go from here.
When you experience a life-changing, career-changing moment like this, it's always good to seek out the wisdom of others who will tell you life gets more exciting, life gets a little bit more challenging, a little tougher. No one's ever had to potentially play 3 more college seasons after winning a Heisman, becoming an even bigger target. What's the best advice you've heard so far?
I've talked to Coach Whitfield a lot, and he's just told me that he's dealt with Cam and he dealt with Andrew Luck, even though he didn't win. He was in a similar situation, and how life changes after this, especially for Cam. He didn't have another season after that, so I haven't got a chance to really get advice from somebody who's had a couple seasons left to play. Maybe you need to pick Tim Tebow's brain a little bit, but it's going to be interesting. I got to make sure I have the same drive and the same passion that I did before I won.
That's a great goal to have. High goals, improbable results. That's what this season in football is all about.